I can't hit those notes. Hello, chat. Hello. Hello, Darth Sean. How are you? Why are you smiling like that? It always scares me.
I was just a bit worried that we weren't going to go online.
Yeah, me too.
Because it was like lagging a bit. And I was just sitting here going, "Oh fuck, we're screwed."
Yeah, we're totally screwed. We're screwed. How's it, chat? How you guys doing this fine evening? Let's just change that music out a little bit there. Give me a second. Sure, man, you want to check who's here?
All right, so we've got. Let's start off with CR. How's it, CR? How are you,
Yes,
Gavin, Kevin, Willow,
Kevin.
George.
Willow.
Who else we got? Heidi. How's it, Heidi? I'm scrolling past them, and so far it's just Kevin, Gavin, CR, Heidi,
okay.
George, Kevin. Anyone new? Is there anyone else? Who else is there? Reese. I see Reese.
Reese. Hello, Reese. How's it going?
I think they know we're late, so they've just decided they're going to pitch up late.
Literally 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
I mean, it says 7 on mine. I'm just...
Well, I mean, it's like now, the show technically, I click go, like exactly 2 minutes, like 32 minutes. So it's not that late. Anyway, yeah, so let me just update you guys on what exactly took place. Dispute the SABC copyright claim. It's not a copyright claim, Gavin, it's a copyright strike. So, I mean, here's the problem why I can't technically, I feel a bit hesitant about appealing it completely because after the stream yesterday, there was interviews that the SABC was having, right? The SABC was having like full-on interviews. Dude, you can't see. You could leave it red. I need to get your background light.
Well, apparently it's more pixelated, I think. But then again...
It is. It is actually a bit more pixelated.
Is it now more pixelated?
Yeah, it is. Well, you can leave it red. We need to get you... I think if you have the balance of light, then it's going to be better. And we need to get you like a what do you call it? Like a proper webcam.
To get you red again, so just bear with
me. Fine. So to give you guys an update, so what happened was we did the live stream, obviously from the parliamentary channel, which is the same footage that the SABC was using, and then afterwards, the SABC was having interviews with politicians. So technically, it falls under fair use. It is fair use. The problem is that obviously I used about 20 minutes, 25 minutes of sort of commentary, giving commentary, and that type of vibe during this. And then somewhere later last night, I got a copyright strike. It was actually thanks to Willow. Willow was like, she popped something in Discord saying how it went to try and watch the video. And then I got the vibe going, oh, no, like went and look, your video is completely removed. You've got a copyright strike. So strike is pretty hectic. Usually what happens is, my first strike, but usually what happens is you get a 90-day ban. Not a ban, a 90-day sort of like you can't stream, you can't upload for 90 days, which was hectic. Herman, good Lord, sir, thank you so much. A gift for the poor. Dude, it was lovely chatting to you, Herman. It was awesome. We're gonna organize something to get Herman on, and we're gonna talk about some cool stuff. So it's gonna be an interesting conversation.
Herman, I'm working on that little video of me begging for a PlayStation 5. We found a place that we think could work.
What is it, a kudu or?
As an Impala. I must admit. Impala, my mind automatically went it went to the car, and I was like, wow, that's so generous. And then everyone else said, it's a
like the American muscle car. They're like the
that's what I thought. I was like, wow,
that's where you obviously
exactly.
Wow, what a generous what a generous person. Now it's gonna now it's like
everyone ruined my expectation. I was like, no, it's the buck. Because like I said, like how much can I get for Impala, And you were like, yeah, but dude, like you can't have it at your house; it will kill you. And I was like, well, how's the Impala gonna kill me?
It's got horns.
Yeah, but then you said horns, and I realized that we were talking about an actual Impala, like the buck,
like the real one. Yeah. I mean, I feel bad for bursting your bubble. It would have been much more fun if you got an Impala car. If you're expecting an Impala car and then you only got the buck, that would have been like. Yeah. That would have kind of been funner, I think. It would have been like, what the fuck is this? Do you know what I mean? You were going like...
Where's the keys?
Yeah, so anyway, so back to the sort of the SABC story. So the issue was I was thinking about appealing it, but as far as from the legal point of view is that they've got 14 days to reply if I submit a copyright claim. The problem is I did use quite a bit of their work. What happened was they gave me a copyright claim on the basis that I used, because they took their entire stream of the budget speech, added on the interviews. It was one long stream. Then they clipped that part out and uploaded a separate video of just Malema's interview, which is 3 minutes. That's what they nailed me on. So I did the due diligence, and I mailed the SABC and just said, listen, guys, not my intention, blah, 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 blah. However, I did mention some stuff yesterday about, the SABC being a bunch of tards, like I was angry. Listen, they're taking taxpayers' money to bail out the debt that the SABC and Eskom has created for us. So I'm like, I'm justified in that. I did maybe mention something about burning them down or something like that, which I stand by. Listen, I'm not going to be a dick about it. I'm going to stand by that. I hope you get burnt down. But what I do want to point out is the following irony of the entire situation. My entire channel could have gotten a 90-day ban because I used a video from the people who we as taxpayers fund. We, with our taxpayer monies, fund the SABC. Not just that, we then also fund the bailout of them running the business into the fucking ground. And then they have the balls and the audacity to then bitch about something that is technically fair use. And I would have played it, but do you know what? I looked at it in the sense of I had a chat with the missus, and she's going because from YouTube's point of view is, if I submit a copyright, if I appeal it, they have to either then, they've got to retract it, or I think it's a legal thing that has to take place. Again, I'm very, very unfamiliar with this territory, even though I do work with copyright. I work in music copyright vibe, so it's a difference. But then the voice of reason was the missus going wait, so they want to, obviously I had more views than that little video of theirs did on the live stream, which I think it was sitting at somewhere like 16K by the time the last time I checked, and then it just got removed, completely removed. And I'm going do I really want to go up against the guys that have a black hole of taxpayers' money that can go out? And I was thinking about it. What's going to be the irony is having the fucking SABC sue me, right, with my own money and your guys' money. And I'm going yeah, that doesn't seem like a fair fight to begin with. Do you know what I mean? And I'm going listen. So I reached out. I'm going, cool. I'll take the strike, and I'll just never use the SABC again. Well, next time I will. Obviously, in this situation, 20 minutes was a bit much. So even though they only went after 3,
I honestly just think it's because they see us as a threat, because we're getting more views than they are. That's my opinion.
I was super proud, right? I was again, it's there wasn't much I was doing. I was just restreaming the thing. I was very proud of the fact that I had double the viewership that the channel had double the viewership that the News 24 had. And I was while I was busy, I went and looked. And I was that's the only thing I was proud of. And then it gets removed, and it's mother, you sons of bitches, and.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
SABC.
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
SABC Whore Island. Anyway, that happened. So yeah, I was absolutely annoyed. And now I want to do a story on the 60-minute thing. And I was just before we joined, I was watching Ronaldo, and he literally got a copyright claim. It's a different claim, is a different story. We get claims every now and again. We play a video. There's a bit of music on there, and then. Yeah, it was bummed. I was super bummed. I mean, it was I think it was, we hit max was about 5,000. I think it was one stage 5,100, 5,200 people watching concurrently, which was absolutely amazing.
I saw the State of the Nation address. Is that still up? That's the last time I checked.
Yeah, because but the thing is this: I could appeal it, right? But again, it is the entire thing news. And we spent the whole evening. I was up until 1 o'clock trying to go what, how do I solve this? Send them a really polite message. Obviously, if they watch this now, it's not going to be that all cool. He doesn't mean it. No, he doesn't mean it. Toothless, how are you? CR, I just wanted to say hello. Go Stomper, how many subs did you get? I can't even check now. I think I got like a few. I got quite a few subs yesterday. I got more with Sona, but I mean it's nice. It's wait, me and Ghost Stomp, Dostrom, just to let you know, just so that you're in the loop here. Apparently, we're going to war with Ghost Stomp about like who can have the most subs.
Are we?
Yeah, apparently, like I don't know. He said yesterday, the day before, somewhere like on Monday night, was going like he's on 2K now, so he's catching up to us. I don't know what we got to do. I'm thinking maybe what I can do is all I have to do is just drop the K word like Ronaldo did, and then hopefully.
I mean, I was thinking to do the thing with the puppy.
What thing with the puppy?
So, like, what we'll do is, like, I'm gonna have like a cute little puppy here, right? A cute little puppy, and then we can okay, cat, like a kitten. Okay. I'll do a kitten. No. A cute little kitten. Let's do
You've
changed my mind now. I'm gonna go kitten, right? So we're gonna have a cute little kitten.
It is cuter. Go for it.
And then, we'll have it sit here, and then I'm gonna put it like in a microwave, right? And then, if I don't get, like, if the chat doesn't get 100 people to subscribe, I'm gonna hit start. And there's a countdown timer, I have to reach, say, like an extra 1,000 subs.
You can't hit start. Oh, the countdown time. You hit start on the countdown timer.
Once the count is done, I hit start.
Imagine you do it the wrong way around. It goes, guys, listen, and then instead of the timer, you hit the microwave, and then you like fry the little kitten's brains.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Well, oops. Thanks for the sub, by the way. I'm kidding.
Oh, Croctopia, dude! Thank you so much, bro. Like, massive thank you. Greetings to all.
Wait, at Croctopia donated £4.99. Greetings to all the trailer park squatters. Long time no see.
Yes, dude. How you been, man? Like the trailer park squatters. That's funny. That's funny. Good one.
Maybe I can do it somewhere. Maybe we could do it with someone from the SABC.
What? Put them in a microwave. I would do that. Yeah, right. Whoever's in charge of running the company into the ground, and costing the taxpayers shit tons of money, and then having the absolute audacity to claim that interviews, which is newsworthy, is somehow. You know what the worst part is? There are other dudes out there. I mean, what was that? What was that guy? I think I was chatting to Pete Swagger about it in our Discord one time. There's this one account. And literally all they do is they restream other people's stuff. They don't even, there's no anybody there. It's just this dude who just restreams. I wonder if I can find it. And they just restream like everybody else's stuff. It is absolutely next level insane. It's just like, it's something SX something. It's this dude who's like, I can't remember what his channel name is. Oh, here we go. Check this out. I mean, I had more views than this dude yesterday. My live viewership was higher than this dude's. This account. Give me a second. Let me just show you guys. So this is this dude. Let me just give you guys a show of what happens here. Sorry, I just want to fix my screen. So check here. This dude restreams the entire. This is just like cheating. This is listen. Yeah, here's the thing. If you want to be good at YouTube, just go do this. As soon as you've got like 500 subs, you can do this. Look here. This is just budget speech. He had 4,000 viewers yesterday. I had 5. But just Mslanga Commission, Kwanazi Committee. And there's no people. There's no interaction. There's no commentary. There's absolutely nothing. Day after day after day after day after day after day. That's all they do. 80K. Just they switch it on. Like, look here. I'll give you guys a little preview of it.
But there's
no person. There's someone coming commentary before or afterwards. Absolutely nothing. Killer's chat. So just look here. If you just have a look.
Will we not get a copyright claim for playing this video?
No, we won't. I'm skimming through it. There's no audio being played. Like there's no one. There's no one anywhere. Is there anybody in this thing? Absolutely nothing. And this is what this dude does. Just go back to his channel. This is this dude. I think you've seen interviews with him before. Sizwe Mpufo. I mean, I'm going like, oh, okay, cool. I wonder if he got it. He's literally live now. He's doing this thing is on. The one day I popped in, the reason I saw it was because he was doing 2 live streams simultaneously. And I'm going like, okay, this is who it's important for. There we go. Thanks, Dylan. And I mean, I'm going like, that's again, like if you're streaming it from, I mean, I wonder if any of this is from the SABC itself. Probably not. I think it's the parliamentary channel or the court channel or something. But yeah, that's just his thing. 6 hours, and just all day long. That's all he does. Just gets. I mean, this is being streamed by. I don't know if this is the SABC. No, this is a parliamentary or the court channel, or one of those. Which is you're allowed to. You're totally within your right. But this is cheating. Like this is like get absolutely bent. Do you know what I mean? But no. Yeah, SABC is coming off to me.
George's comment, and I don't technically share it, but I was thinking the same thing. That's exactly where my thoughts were.
Brown facing. Yeah. I should actually do it. Oh, you know what I should do? I could always just identify as Brack. You know what I mean? I'm like, I could probably do that. Yeah. I mean, just again, I can't. Like, bro intellectual. I mean, he does videos and his videos do well, but I mean, this is technically cheating. Yeah, it's got somebody with almost 400k subs, and all you're doing is you're streaming other people's shit all day long. And then he does an occasional video. Well, he does a video every day. I love, you know what I do love? The when people do the faces on their covers. Like this, you know, this video here, where it's like just, it's so retarded, honestly.
Can we start
it's
doing
beyond
those?
retarded.
I really
I would love to.
Just
no,
like
I'm not gonna. I'll never do that. It's like just me smiling. That's like his video. Like, but
yeah, I think we should.
No, never. Shoot me.
Can we do it as
authentic?
ironically?
No, I'll just do this. That's all I'll do. But I'll probably get a copyright claim for that because I'm you know. Anyway, let's get to
yourself.
Yeah, unsubscribing. Remember to unsubscribe. it's clickbait, 100%. Copper Rose, 100%. It's clickbait. Don't use shoe polish. Okay, not shoe polish. Something that can be removed, that can wash off. Water44 says you can restream, but you can't. Wait, sorry, I just skipped. You can restream, but you can't recommend people watch you rather than OP. You also need to react and comment to make it. But that's kind of like what I was doing. But this guy isn't. So he's just restreaming. And technically, by YouTube standards, that is infringement. Again, I don't know. YouTube has apparently got special rules. I don't know. Maybe it's actually I don't know. Maybe he's got a connection at the SABC where he doesn't fucking get in trouble for it.
I think they're cracking down on white privilege. That's my feeling.
Yeah. I mean, white privilege, you know. Oh, you guys got away with it for 120 years. Now we're getting you. Like all the YouTube copyright you guys took. What are you talking about?
White privilege.
Anyway, let's get to the main story of the evening, which is what the fuck just happened? Hello? Oh.
Yeah.
No, I froze for a second. I have no idea what happened there.
Checking my internet quick because you look glitchy as fuck, and I'm not sure.
I did. I literally just glitched out for a second. Let me just do a speed test. Sorry, guys. My power went out now.
Okay.
You see, well, when I'm looking at the main screen, and it looks like I'm very, very.
Okay, so it's not me. So for once, I look clearer than more.
Yeah. I think I'm having a little bit of latency issue, but I'm just checking my speed test. Speed test seems 2 millisecond ping, full upload and download. So it's maybe a little bit of issue with my Streamlabs again. I literally reached out to them, and maybe I'll pull myself off before I start the story and just do a refresh of my browsers and come back. You cool? You guys cool with that? Give me 1 second, just so we can make this kiff.
Wait,
sorry about that.
Okay.
You have a saying that's not really no. So give me 1 second. Let me just refresh, and I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay. Now that he's gone, you guys have any questions about Mork? Come, throw them my way. I'll share whatever you want to know. Throw it. Come. Let's see what we've got. Okay, Sierra says I'm about the same, but mine's always bad. Sean has strong connection with the neighbor's Wi-Fi. All right, okay. SABC throttling you. Yeah, I do. I'm highly. He phoned me today, and he was so bleak about it. I just laughed. I couldn't. Is his name actually Mork? No, it's not. Or Dork.
Dork. What?
Chip's back. He's back. Let's stop talking about him.
You know, if anybody was talking about it in the chat, I can literally see it, right? There's like chat comments.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
Anyway, you're such a knob end. Right, okay, cool. Guys, it seem a bit better?
I love the OFN, the lights. That's what I think my new vibe is now. Yeah.
I'm actually just, I want to get you like a proper, like a backlight and a cool front light, and we need to get you like a high def cam. Or if you're going to use your phone, you must make a decision.
Yeah, but I like to I'm while we're talking, I'm like playing some stupid game on my phone. Like I'm ADHD and I have to keep my brain preoccupied the whole time.
But you just have to read the comments and stuff because you know how bad I am.
I can do that too. But they have to say interesting stuff.
You don't have to. I mean, it would be nice if you did. You know what I mean? Like that's the entire the conversation of the show. For the love of God, why'd I have to?
See, I could do Philip. I could do an OF channel. The only problem is it's just not going to be high definition. It's going to be pixelated.
Which is probably what I'll do is I'll fling my everyone.
I'll fling my dong and I'll do the helicopter, but the helicopter will be like pixelated. You're not going to see much. Have you paid, son? Have you paid your SABC license? No,
I haven't. That's probably why they're getting me. Listen, you know what, SABC, I haven't, and I don't have one because I don't have a TV. I would never watch your shit if you paid me. Bastards. Right, let's see. Are we back on and everything's working? Are we still pixelated? Looks a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Right. Okay, cool. Now we can get into our
one.
Probably getting like a vibe from thingy because of this. Okay, cool. So let's quickly I'm going to pull this up again. Apologies. Here we go. Right. So yes, I wanted to talk about
flipping hell.
I'm sure Nokia 3310 has a better cam than Sean's. Yeah. I agree with him. That's why you must have two screens minimum. Listen, I have two screens. I actually have three. I've got 1, 2, and then I've got the laptop on the side just for double checking if anything ever happens with the one system. I can double check over here that everything is running fine. But yes, I actually want a fourth or a third screen. One PC with 3 screens. That's the goal. But we're not Ronaldo. Like we don't get we're not that like those massive content creators.
Like Whistler.
Yet.
Whistler's got like a whole
setup. Whistler, yeah, all that
Where is Whistler? I mean, I've seen Reese. She popped in and disappeared again.
Apparently, Whistler doesn't like us at the moment or something.
Did you offend him? I feel like if he's upset, it's your fault.
Why would it be my fault?
And I'm to blame for association just because I know you.
Yeah. So what I want to talk about is, I don't know if you guys, obviously by now, I think everybody saw the recent 60 minutes documentary. I don't know if you probably watched the whole thing, but you've seen clips of it. To give you guys a sort of a rough vibe of what happened exactly, this happened. Let's fix that. Here we go. Is that better or is it worse? There we go, that's better-ish. Okay. 60 Minutes in May, President Trump said over 1,000 white farmers have been murdered in South Africa. He showed a video of what he said were crosses marking burial sites. Lord Almighty. We all know he made a mistake.
All right, hold on.
See, this is... What?
I'm reading what this says. He showed a video. But when 60 Minutes traveled to the site, the crosses were gone.
Really?
Trump lied. Trump's a liar.
Aren't they a permanent thing? Maybe they just put it up
lies.
For that drive, for that.
What is it? Was it maybe? I don't know. Does Sean? Maybe it was a thing. What's that thing called where they? a memorial.
Yeah, maybe.
No, but no. You know, the truth is that Trump is a liar.
Of course,
He's a liar. He lied about these. There are no grave sites there. This is all fake news. 60 Minutes. CBS is 60 Minutes. Anderson Cooper is on the job. Fucking detective journalist. Fucking Sherlock Holmes in the case. 60 Minutes. This is the gotcha. But this is what the left does. It's called, I really wish I could have Andrew Wilson on here to explain. I think there's what's this? This is actually a logical fallacy where you could almost say it's a straw man argument. Not a straw man argument, but you're taking something like somebody who misspoke. Instead of like you're in a conversation with people and go, look, yeah, grave sites on the side of the road. It's like that's how Trump speaks. Yeah, it's not grave sites. It's a memorial. Each cross does represent a person who's died. That's what those crosses represent. So we're gonna have to be very, very careful here because I want to quickly play some of this, and we have to stop here and there just in case we don't get like a full-on copyright strike about this. Okay. Matthew Dixon, good evening, good sir. Renee, how's it? Yes, of course, they're gone. But you check the
no.
So
yes,
let's have
crosses were gone.
The crosses were gone. Those people actually did those. The crosses were gone. The people. Those crosses represent a death. Each and every one of those represents
a person. It's not a permanent site. It's just they put it up for this drive to show it represents how many people have died. That's what it's about.
Exactly. It's a memorial. It's a memorial. Like it's really not that at all. But this is the gotcha that the left does. This is the sort of the bait and switch, and you're going to see it in the entire story. In the entire story of the farmers. That's one thing that's really very relevant. But I'm going to make a logical appeal to you guys at the end of this, to try and tie this together. But let's quickly go through with it. I'm going to have to pause it in between because we don't want to get into trouble again. I just watched Ronald, and apparently he got into trouble for adding parts of this into his thing.
Hills of KwaZulu-Natal province in the southeast of South Africa, we met Daryl Brown, a seventh-generation rancher and farmer.
I just love it how they call it rancher. We just call him a farmer. We're not ranchers here. Rancher and farmer. In South Africa, there's a rancher. He's KwaZulu-Natal.
You grew up knowing you would be a farmer?
It was always in my blood. It's a calling.
But that calling has often come with risks. 10 years ago, his 82-year-old father was brutally attacked on the farm by robbers looking for guns and money. By robbers looking for 82-year-old father was brutally attacked on the farm by robbers looking for guns and money.
Robbers. Just listen, this is very important. It's very important. The framing is very important. Very, very important. The reason his father was attacked was just robbers. This is just a thing that happened in South Africa. They were robbers. They came there. It's got nothing to do with any of the political stuff you're seeing. It's got nothing to do with like what the 20 years of of narrative from News 24 about apartheid killed the poor. It's got nothing to do with that. Absolutely nothing. It's got nothing to do with the rhetoric from every single politician for the last 15 years about white monopoly capital, killing whiteness, all of that rhetoric that we've seen nonstop. It's got nothing, absolutely nothing to do. This is just robbery. It's just a robbery. So it was a mostly peaceful, innocent robbery. Robbers. This is what
Then in 2020, Brown's friends, Glenn and Vita Rafferty, were murdered in a robbery on their farm near.
Why were they murdered, Dothron?
I think it was a robbery.
It was just a robbery. They were trying to steal things, and then they were accidentally murdered. They accidentally murdered them. Yeah. They got in the way. It was a peaceful robbery until these absolute terrible farmer people showed up and got in the way of the robbery or something. And that's what happened. But it was a robbery, not a murder. It was a robbery gone wrong. These things happen. These things happen all the time. This is again, guys. What you have to walk away with here. What 60 Minutes and Anderson Cooper wants you to remember. that this is a robbery. This is the robbery. They were murdered in a robbery. Weird how you know your friends that you have were murdered in a robbery, but somehow... let's try and get through. I just want to... Hadman says, "Your dude, this oak sounds like a Volvo with a gun rack and chewing tobacco in his behind." It seems like he's talking his hut sounds cool.
Bye. Your father was attacked. You've had friends murdered. Do you live in fear?
I certainly live carefully. We're aware of what's...
But I mean, again, that the framing of the question, I just want to... So they interviewed this guy, they interviewed one or two other people, and I'm going like... Those are the only people they interviewed. Not a single person, because I haven't watched the whole thing. I've watched clips and snippets. There's a 13, this is the 3-minute, there's a 13-minute sort of breakdown of this. And weird. It's weird. No, Glenn and Rita Raff would... here we go. Sorry. So this is from Renee. Yeah, that's just the part that they leave out. I was going to get to that. But one thing that they don't reference is the absolute brutality, the torture. But no, it's like, listen, guys, it's 60 minutes. It was just a robbery. They accidentally got... Yeah, they I don't know. Maybe they had a heart attack. It wasn't the robber's fault. It was a robbery. We need to walk away with robbery is the important thing that you have to remember. Yeah, he's mentioned it almost 4 times now in the first... How many seconds has this been? 3 times robbery.
It's happening around us. We don't take silly chances.
We came to Darrell Brown's farm because of what President Trump said last May about the murders of South African farmers.
I wonder if they just went to his farm. I wonder if they went to anybody else's farm. I wonder if they interviewed any other people, because I know a lot of people that have more sort of staunch regarding why these things are happening. It almost like the producers went out and made sure that they interviewed the correct people, or they edited correctly. I don't know, because we've seen other documentaries, Farmlands with Lauren Southern, Katie Hopkins when she was here. There's a bunch of people that made really interesting arguments regarding this.
It's a genocide that's taking place that you people don't want to write about, but it's a terrible thing that's taking place, and farmers are being killed. They happen to be white.
9 days later.
I mean, yeah, again, I don't think very few people, almost nobody in the context of South Africa refers to that. But I'll get to that now. I'll get to the whole concept of the genocide argument in a little bit. And we've mentioned a few times. So I'm just basically going to be repeating myself. How much did they pay him? Good question, Gavin. I wonder how much he got paid. He's not coming on for free. They had COVID during the robbery. That's technically why. It was a robbery, a mostly peaceful robbery, and yeah.
South Africa's president, Cyril Ramaphosa, came to the White House. Elon Musk, who was born in South Africa and has also made claims of genocide, was there too. What happened next seemed to take Ramaphosa by surprise.
Okay, well, we just got to pause it there and give commentary. Otherwise, we're going to get a strike on this. I wonder if I even get a notification if I get a strike. Don't want to get another strike. Copyright claim will be fine, but I think it'd be almost retarded if I do, because like this, we're giving commentary and we're reviewing this. It's literally it's news regarding our country. It's current news. Anyway.
Excuse me, turn the lights down.
This was the best
President
part ever.
Trump showed several videos, proof the White House said of the violence targeting white farmers.
These are burial sites right here.
Oh my God, look.
Burial sites.
Okay,
They got him, Sean. They got him. They got him. He's a liar.
Yeah,
He's a liar, bro.
But my point is,
Trump's a liar.
It's he misspoke. It's not a burial site, which is correct. Yeah, okay. He made the wrong analogy.
He made a mistake, right? But anybody,
that's
any rational,
what they'll focus on.
But any rational human being would go, okay, cool. Oh well, like I mean, if you haven't seen this, go, oh, those are the burial sites. I mean, like I think he knew that no one's getting buried alongside the road. You can't get buried alongside the road. There's literal laws that you can't bury people anywhere you want. You can't bury them along the road. He made a speech mistake. He used the word burial site instead of memorial, right?
Yeah.
If it was my enemy and Cyril Ramaphosa, somebody else had to say it, I'm going, burial sites. I'm going like, technically it's not, but I know what you mean, right?
Yeah.
You'd give them the courtesy of going like, okay, cool, listen, he misspoke. But no, that's what they're focusing on here. This is the crux of the matter, is the fact that, it's a burial site. See, he's a liar. He lied, and he also said it's genocide. There's no evidence of that. We're going, okay, cool. Calm down. Calm down 60 minutes.
Over 1,000.
RJ also said Trump should have gotten that wrong. Yeah, but the thing is, RJ, you've seen how Trump speaks. We've all seen how Trump speaks. He goes, like he's off the cuff. He doesn't prepare. He's like almost like me. I would have made that mistake, and you guys would have gone, okay, wait, Mork's making a mistake. He's kind of like he doesn't look like somebody that prepares a lot of stuff, and he's sitting in a thing. So
I think the chat needs to remember also that they don't have. Trump doesn't have people like you guys that will correct him instantly, like you correct us instantly.
What?
Every time we make a mistake, the Biden counter goes up. So
yeah, exactly. There we go. He doesn't have a Biden counter.
Doesn't have a Biden counter, so
you can't have a Biden counter because it's going to undermine the president, right? But like, obviously, I think he knew. I agree with you, Grayton. Again, I think it was a mistake. I think we all know that like he made a mistake. It's basically just you used the wrong word. He should have used memorial. Get it. But the thing is that 60 Minutes is doing is they're hampering on the whole concept that it's technically not. No one's buried here. President Trump is a liar.
Of white farmers.
We found the spot where those...
I mean, this goes to show you how like they went here with the intent of proving that President Trump is lying. They went there and look, none of the crosses are there. He's a fat liar. It's not a burial site. Okay, do you think anybody went there? Okay, maybe, hey, listen, maybe he just meant memorial. It's a different thing. No one gets buried at the side of the road. It's not a thing, right? It's simple. They symbolize graves. They symbolize death. That's what a memorial is. 100% Saint Straggler. That is what a memorial is. It's a symbol. It symbolizes, or like what do they call it? In what's that movie? What's the symbology? You mean symbolism, dumbass? Boondock Saints. That's the one. Sorry. Like inside joke. But yeah, so like their intent was to come here to prove he's lying. He's talking bullshit, right? And the reason they're focusing on this specific one, showing you the road, pointing out, having the interview, and they went to that specific guy because of the crosses, because he's the one that. Yeah,
it's not necessarily. It's representing the road aspect. Shows you the distance. It's the amount of crosses. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It gives you context to how long it is. No one buries someone on the side of the road. You fucking morons.
No, but that's 100%, dude. That's exactly what it's complete idiocy. But this is the point, right? So watch the rest of this.
Those white crosses were once planted. It's a lonely, potholed road not far from Darrell Brown.
That looks like a fucking shitty hole. Seriously, this is a representation of South Africa. This is the road.
Yeah.
What an absolute embarrassment, right? ANC doesn't give a shit, bro. Could not give 2 inches of a
Brown's ranch.
It definitely wasn't a burial site. I mean, those crosses were there for less than 48 hours. It was.
Do you not think, right, Darth Sean, that in this interview somewhere, he maybe turned to Anderson Cooper and went, listen, I think there were no burial sites. I think what Trump meant was it symbolizes, it's a memorial of the people. Do you not think they wouldn't put that in? They'd edit it out to make it, well, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Again, Lamb, thank you so much for the super chat, good sir or madam. Do you think 60 Minutes did a preempt?
Can I please read it? Can I please read it?
Yeah, go for it. Sorry.
I'm gonna fucking sea cucumber the shit out of you. You don't think 60 Minutes did this preemptively, as the Young Republicans Club is currently in SA? ? This would build the basis for building a counter narrative of some sorts.
Probably.
Nailed it.
Probably. Yeah, you did nail it. Probably. Again, I'm not going to pretend I can read. I can't read. Everyone knows this. The cult leader sent us. Yay! Thank you. Thank you, good sir. The cult leader. Jocks, welcome. Everybody else, all the foot-takers, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We're going over the 60 Minutes documentary if you guys are here. The first time.
Just give me 1 second. I'll be back now.
No, go for it. I'm just going to go through this video for a bit. So yeah, guys, welcome to the show. Thank you, Ronaldo. Massive big thank you to you, good sir. Really appreciate it. Let's see. I've got no any issues here? No issues. Okay, everything seems to be going good. All right, like no copyright strikes yet. No one leaves the cult alive. Welcome, Footseekers. Thank you so much for joining us, and big thank you to Ronaldo, dude. It's always amazing. Ronaldo's an absolute OG. Like he sends the chat this side. It's really awesome of him. I really appreciate it. It's to the bottom of my heart. Thank you, dude. You're an absolute OG. Absolute fucking OG, man. Legendary. And all of you guys, if you guys are here for the first time, please hit the like, subscribe. Cult leader sent us. He's such a sexy little boy. I love him. I honestly love him. All hell Shellbreaker. So we're just going to go through this.
Purely an avenue of crosses that we planted there in honor of commercial.
Why did they plant it there, Darth Sean? In honor
of farmers in South Africa that had lost their lives.
In honor of the farmers in South Africa who had lost their lives. In honor, not the boreal side. Fuck's sake.
With some sort of brain cell would know, okay, he misspoke. Fuck. What is that thing that there's a monument somewhere with all the names of Pearl Harbor people.
The Jewish people. Oh, they're not buried here.
They're not physically buried there.
That's my point. There's
if I was doing an interview and I said the burial site, no one's gonna go, oh, well, sure, no one's buried. I go, yeah, I just misspoke. Yeah. Like it's not the end of the world.
It's a memorial. It's a memorial site. It's a memorial. It's to show. And the guy he literally just said it. He said this was to represent the people who have lost their lives on farm murders. That's what he said. But their intent is to show that Trump is a liar. That's the goal of this entire thing.
Thank you, Christo. I just want to say thanks, bro.
Big up. Thank you, Christo. You're absolutely amazing. Just remind me later on to let's just go check in on the Backer Buddy thing. Where Masakinas? Ronaldo, if you didn't hear me, dude.
Go stomp.
Massive thank you, good sir. Sorry, I was massive thank you, dude. I really appreciate you always sending the crew over. You're an absolute OG. We need to get Ronaldo on next Thursday. It would be nice to have a chat with the good sir. We did promise that we're going to do a usual thing with Ronaldo, and I keep forgetting, and he keeps forgetting. So yeah, we were planning on doing like a regular vibe. We get Ronaldo every second Thursday when he finishes the show to jump on, and we have a chit chat about shit. I think it would be very, very awesome. But dude, massive thank you for sending the crew. You're an OG, dude. And then Charmaine, propaganda is the very reason why and how the asylum patients go into running the world. You mean I meant onto. Agreed. So yeah, let's just try and get through this.
Brown knows about the crosses because he put them there on the day of his friends Glenn and Vita Rafferty's funeral. He keeps them locked in a shed. In 2024, he brought them out again for the funeral of his best friend, Tolly Nell.
It's almost weird. It's almost like he's proving that a whole bunch of people. This is one guy. Two of his friends have been murdered. One guy has two people who have been murdered. What are the chances of that happening? And remember, just try and remember. Remember, Sean, it was just robbery. So his father, this guy's got the worst luck in the world.
That's what I was about to say. It just seems like it's bad luck that it turns into murder.
But it's his bad luck. This guy is obviously he's obviously he's got a bad luck guy, right? It's not just his father gets attacked by robbers, his friends get killed by robbers, and then his other friend gets killed by robbers. He got murdered by robbers. It was actually his fault. He should have been there. It was a mostly peaceful robbery until he showed up and tried to stop these poor innocent robbers from taking
his stuff. Yeah, I should have just let it go.
It was technically. It's probably like they were only there because they were starving because of this guy looks like he was probably oppressing them because he's obviously all white people in South Africa are racist, right? So the robbers are the innocent people here. They were just hungry robbers. Shame. This is what I get away. This is what I take away from this bullshit. You understand? This is what you get. It's that sort of Marxist lens that they view the shit through. But the point that you've just seen is like one guy has his father attacked, friends, 2 people
Friends
get murdered, and then as Renee said earlier, they weren't just murdered, they were tortured as well. Christu, thank you, good sir. Really appreciate it. Yeah, and then his other friend gets murdered. I mean, bro's got the worst luck in the world, honestly.
Was also murdered on his farm.
By who?
Toli's wife, Renee, still lives there. Her husband was killed in front of her trying to...
Killed in front of her by innocent robbers. I mean, what are the absolute chances of this happening? Imagine you have 5 people that you know that the same thing, or 2, 3 people that have the same thing happen to them. It's you know what, Darth Sean, it's just bad luck. That's fucking what it is, honestly. The robbery is an issue.
To fight off burglars. Her son, TNRS, was tied up while they stole cash and guns. No one has been arrested.
Robbery. Just another robbery. They were there to steal cash and guns. Because you know what farmers do? You know what farmers have a lot of, usually, Darth Sean? They've got a lot of cash. They just carry cash around for some reason.
Yeah.
My whole life has changed. I've got nothing to look forward to. Sorry.
TNRS now runs the farm. He carries a weapon with him almost all the time.
The only time I don't have it on me is when I'm in the shower.
Oh, wow. It's just because of robbery, Darth Sean. It's because of robbery. Robbery is really bad here.
Really?
Because I don't ever want another situation to arise where I feel that I'm a victim.
The Nells.
It's insane. It's insane. But the thing is, that the irony of this is that all this thing has done is showed you how hectic, how brutal, 100%, how brutal this society is. And it's like, I mean, dude, look at this. This place looks like a prison. Look at there. There's a little fucking, looks like a security hut. You know, one of those things you sit with your gun in the middle of the night waiting for the guard tower. Electric fencing around the place. You've mowed off all the trees and shit so that you can see the perimeter. I mean, this is what these people. But it's, you know what? It was just bad luck. The one person they interviewed happened to have 3 people he knew that all were murdered, and his father was attacked by robbers.
Have hired private security guards and fortified their property with electric fences and cameras. Many in South Africa feel they can't rely on the country's ineffective and overwhelmed police to keep them safe.
Now, if you guys can go watch the longer version from here.
Police?
Yeah, overwhelmed. It's kind of their own fault because I've heard Todd's make this argument. Go watch the entire well, not the entire thing. There's a 13-minute version of this on X. And go to 60 Minutes, go to their X account. You can go check it out. There's a longer version of this where they go into it. From here, they go into the whole vibe of, well, crime is just out of control. And then they interview a couple of people. The only person they actually interview that makes a great argument for this was Kali Krill from AfriForum. And he literally points out, he goes that it's the part that we're not looking at in this entire thing is the sort of the hectic, what do you call it? The aspects of torture, how these people are getting killed. If we can just look here. I mean, let me just show you guys this. Just look at the comments. Comments are insane. It's one of the largest protests against farmers in South Africa, and it was filmed. Yeah, this was the video, and this is the takeaway. Most people take away, go, oh my god, well look at how hectic it is in this country. But they didn't realize they were doing that. This is the great thing about the left. They fall into the trap. Almost like, I don't know if you watched the State of the Union address by Trump, where he it was actually brilliant. Just for 1 second, I've just a caveat to that. So he did this thing where he goes like, you guys are if you're for doing things with the American people, please stand. The visual aspect of him doing that, and all the Republicans, a lot of people stood up. What was his question? He's going like, I want you to know that you're like your first priority is to stand for the American people, and not for illegal immigrants. And the visualization of that, and it's like these little traps that they fall into. But sorry, back to this. Yeah, the comments were absolutely crazy. One dude with a GoPro uploading a YouTube does better journalism than you. 100%. 100%. Here's the mountain with crosses representing murdered farmers in South Africa. It's like, imagine going to the Holocaust Museum and going like, wow, look, no one's buried here. Like, it's insane, right? It's absolutely insanity. This is 100%. This is 100% propaganda.
In the rolling hills of...
sorry, why is it playing again? I actually wanted to just check some of the quote tweets for this. It's some of the stuff that you hear that the people say is next level insane. I just want to pause this so it doesn't play. My aunt-in-law had her throat slit in her chicken shed in the process of being raped, just outside of Queenstown. No, but it's just robbery. That's what it is. It's just robbery. This doesn't matter. This apparently is fake news. Another one here. This video, God, stop playing. This video is incredible. 60 Minutes goes to South Africa, clearly looking into debunked narratives about white farmers being targeted and killed with impunity. Talk to farmers who have countless stories of their family and friends being tortured and killed with no arrests.
I think it was, I just want to point out a comment that we got here. It was quite funny.
Also, just before you do that, I just want to read this one from Conscious Caracal. So, Conscious Caracal goes, if you generally consider the elderly woman being tortured to death with a power drill as just normal crime, you're a psychopath. That's the part that they're intentionally leaving out. They're here for election campaigning. They're here for narrative driving. That's what they're here for. That's why 60 Minutes came and did this thing, because it's all about the narrative.
Fluffy Naval says, 60 Minutes accidentally doing real journalism.
100%. 100%.
And then I do want to point out this one because I think it's worth mentioning. Charmaine says, really, then why are we not allowed to shoot as soon as they poke a head into the window? We have to wait till they're on top of you. 100%.
100%, Charmaine. 100%. Slippery Pickle says, I heard 60 Minutes is going to flag your video for stolen content. Most likely. Even though I've transformed it by giving commentary, stopping in between and not just playing it, right? Even though I did that, I'm still going to get a shit for it. Probably most likely. Let's hope not, right? I mean, Blue Freedom says, and when they try to leave, the ANC releases a press statement saying accountability for historic privilege. Maybe I missed the previous comment from Blue Freedom. Did I not? Maybe the context of the chat was maybe two parts. Yeah, no, guys, it's insane. But this is what happens. They come here. I just wanted to also play this clip from Asmongold, which I thought was super interesting. It's like, even just your rational person. Asmongold is not a right winger in any sense of the word. But I wanted to. The only reason I want to play it is to show you what actually happens. This is the average person looking at this, going, "Wait, hold on. This seems like a whole bunch of bullshit," and that's what people. That's the takeaway. There we go. Sorry, that's the takeaway. A lot of people who've watched this documentary are going, "Oh my god, it's actually terrible in South Africa." They try to debunk the whole concept of its farm murders and all shit. And all they did was they improved it. Actually, it's worse than what we thought.
So Ronaldo says here, oh shit, hold on. Ronaldo says, I uploaded my video on it for tomorrow and already hit with a copyright notice in about 120 countries.
Holy shit. I'm probably going to get the same thing. But I mean, hopefully, as long as it's not a strike. If it's not, I don't want another strike. It'll probably be another copyright claim. But did you, wait, Ronaldo, did you appeal it? But it's like the appeal takes 14, the appeal usually takes like 10 to 14 days, right? Because there's no way CBS is going to, they're going to go, we don't care about you. Yeah, Matthew also says, Asmongold is as cent as you can get, 100%. But this is why I want to just give you guys the bird's eye view of this. I filed a counterclaim saying it's fair use. I completely agree with you. It is fair use. It's transformative, just like we did. We did this specifically. We stopped, we played it, we commented on it, we transformed the entire thing. We didn't just play it type of thing, because that's what you got to do now. It's insane, right? We can't give commentary on the shit that we're actually like that's newsworthy. It's fair use. Anyway, I just want to play you this thing. This is a centrist.
Criminals have hired private security guards and fortified their property with electric fences and cameras. Many in South Africa feel they can't rely on the country's ineffective and overwhelmed police to keep them safe.
Oh my God. So Trump was right video. Yeah, apparently came to over 1,000. He showed a video of crosses marking burial sites. So wait a minute. It's much worse than people in America realize. Elon knows this. He grew up in South America, right?
Insane, right?
No. And so this is really insane to me. The police are in on it. This video is incredible. 60 Minutes goes to South Africa.
Oh, I think we read that one. Yeah, amazing. It just shows you. This is the thing. This is the great thing about what happens, where they try and go too far, and they go too far, and they try and prove a thing, and actually they do the opposite. They do the opposite of things. So I just also wanted to just quickly point this out. I just want to share this with the class. I think this is also important. Just to have a quick, let's just quickly have a quick rundown of it. Not a rundown. I just quickly want to just give you some context of farm murders. Again, I'm going to get to the genocide thing in a second. Actually, let me just quickly get that lined up. Sorry, Dasra, don't you want to read a comment or two just while I quickly get this?
Hold on, let me just find. Oh my God, hold on. Matthew says, I commented on the video. Has anyone replied? I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Slippery Pickle, I myself am witnessing a land invasion.
Yeah. This is, I mean, I would probably agree with you.
You did say something. I'm just trying to find the comment because I thought it was quite interesting.
Okay, so, well, just do one more and then, oh, never mind. Okay, so let's just quickly, I just wanted to pull this up. Is this the right one? Yes. No, it's this one. There we go. Farm murders, South African farm attacks, right? Definition and scope, terminology and criteria. The term farm attack encompasses a violent criminal acts, including assault, murder, rape, and robbery perpetrated against individuals on farms and small holdings in South Africa. Distinction from general rural crime, right? South Africa farm attacks differ from the general rural crime, such as the stock theft or opportunistic burglaries, primarily through their premeditated execution, disproportionate emphasis on interpersonal violence against occupants rather than more property acquisition. Perpetrators often conduct reconnaissance beforehand and target isolated homesteads, escalating intrusion into assault that prioritizes harm over efficient looting. This is documented, well documented. There is a massive aspect. Crime in South Africa is insane, right? We're not going to doubt that. Yes, that's going to filter through to obviously to. It's again, it's an easy target. There's people alone on a farm. But the fact that the people think that they've got massive possessions, guns and cash and all the shit, they usually don't. The guns are in a safe, they can maybe steal that. But the part that's the hectic part is the violence that follows. Is like we saw now, power drill. You don't see Anderson Cooper mentioning that. You don't see the amount of stuff that, like, we saw the one lady going, like, the woman's throat was like slit while she was being raped. I mean, that's next levels of insanity, right? Yeah. There would be Netflix documentary upon Netflix documentary upon Netflix documentary about shit like that happening if it happened in the States, right? That's considered. I mean,
Slippery Pickle mentions here. He goes, "You are 5 times more unlikely to be unsubscribed as a farmer than the average South African."
100%. But that's the part, because it's per capita that they don't want to look at. But
also, Jacques says they would use boiling water as well. That's a torture method.
There's the amount of stories of people being like how they were tortured is the thing. Yeah, so here it goes. Like the hallmark distinction lies in the extreme brutality routinely observed, including torture methods like extracting fingernails, scalding with boiling water, boiling liquids, burning via hot implements, and vehicular dragging, with extended victim suffering far beyond necessary or compliance or restraint. Why would somebody, isn't that an interesting thing? Why would somebody, if it's just about money, go to that extent? Do you see, here's an honest question for you guys. Have you ever seen, because we see this quite a lot, have you ever seen one of those cash and transit heists happen? Because that's one of the things that happens, one of the most things. That's like that the entire premise of that robbery is robbery, right? But do you ever see the bad guy
power drill or a
afterwards, while like in the highway, he stops there, they blow the doors open, they grab the guy, and then they grape the guy for 10 minutes and then put a power drill through his head. Do you fucking see that happening? No. This is just normal crime. Get fucked, man. I'm sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean to swear. Kids are maybe still awake. It's beyond the pale, right? So the thing is, the question I want to ask you is, why would I call it propaganda that 60 Minutes is doing? The reason I think it's propaganda is because it's the robbery narrative, and I think the element there is they're trying to disprove Trump. That's why they came. This is all. It's just political theater. They're not here to actually debunk the thing. And the thing is, and I've said this before. We've had the genocide conversation. But if just to reiterate, if we just look at the meaning of the word genocide, if we just go look into what exactly genocide means, just have a look here. Genocide is the intentional systematic destruction in whole or in part, very important, in part of a national, ethnic, racial, or religious group, right? In part is, so when somebody makes the claim, like somebody like Trump, who looks at it with a bird's eye view of the country, he's not maybe here and he goes, wait, hold on. Look at the numbers of the people being killed. You look at the numbers of, you look at the ways in which people are being murdered. You look at the laws passed in South Africa. Now, let's not for 1 second think that the racial discrimination that's happening within law, where you've got black and on power, just because there are good intentions doesn't stop it from being racist.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
That's like making the argument, well, the apartheid government had good reasons for putting in apartheid. It doesn't make a difference. It's still racism, right? So that's the claim they're making. They're going, well, BE is, we're trying to do a good thing here, fix past racism. What if the fucking apartheid said, well, the reason we're doing this is to fix a past racial historical injustice where Shaka Zulu murdered us? But how would that be any different? It'd be the same fucking logical argument. The problem, again, that's the whole vibe. And if you look at it from that, and then you add in like what's the guy's EFF Malema doing an entire stadium full of people chanting, going, kill the Boer, kill the farmer, at every opportunity they get to do so. If you look at that going, wait, hold on a second, that looks very genocide-y to me. I don't know. Another thing to just have a look at here, like key aspects of genocide include intent, right? The core element is deliberate, planned intent to destroy a perfect group. That's weird. You're almost like having a narrative, a constant narrative that this specific racial group is to blame for all the shit that's gone down. Every single sonar. What does Cyril Ramaphosa do? Oh, it's apartheid, and it's like it's the descendants of apartheid. What is all that Malema ever talks about? Same thing, right? Yeah. White people own everything. They stole it. That's all. Oh, so almost okay. Well, we can tick that one off. Sorry. Acts constituting genocide. According to the 1948 UN Genocide Convention, this includes killing, causing serious bodily harm, or mental harm. Ooh, I don't know.
Oh.
Looks like we ticked all of those ones.
Yeah.
Inflicting mental harm, inflicting conditions of life calculated to bring about physical destruction, preventing births. Okay, they're not doing that, right? Those ones, last ones aren't doing it. Distinction from ethical, the distinction from ethical cleansing. While often used together, genocide refers to destroying a group, whereas ethnic cleansing is, okay, cool, so it's different from ethnic cleansing. Historical examples, yeah, it looks like we've covered a couple of things there. You know, so when you look at it, and this is the thing, when you look at it from the outset, you go, okay, maybe you can call it that. I'm not, but this is what the left does. They just exactly like the burial site argument. They take that and they run with it. Oh, look, he's lying. There's no genocide happening here. None of the people, no one is claiming the concept of genocide. And it does detract when, for example, Trump does it or Elon does it. But are they correct or are they wrong? Are they rationally or logical correct in stating that it appears like when Julius Malema comes out and he sings Kill the Boer, and you look at it as a normie going, well, that sounds like genocide to me. If you're calling for the killing of a specific racial group, that sounds like genocide. So there are calls for genocide. Those are the things. And I think if I'm not mistaken, initially that's what Elon called it until he went like, I don't give a shit anymore, because that's what it is. That's what it looks like. Now, I'm not calling it that. I don't think it is. I think there are elements of it being close to that. Yeah. But yeah. And I do want to pose. Well, let me just quickly read some comments before I make a logical comparison for you guys about something. People forget. Renee goes. People forget that Ramaphosa said, "How do you get rid of whites?" 100%. He also said. If you remember, Renee, he also mentioned this was at the. I think it was at the UN. There was still a video about him where he goes, "There's no farmers being murdered in South Africa." So what, did he lie or did he just misspeak? Or he didn't know? The president of the country is going to claim ignorance. There's no farmers being murdered in South Africa. Those were his exact fucking words. I'm sorry, I just read the rest of this. How do you get rid of whites in this essay? Like a frog in a pot, slowly heating in the water. That is what he has been doing for years. That is where we are now, boiling. Yeah, 100%. 144 says, there was a guy who interviewed 2 Africans in Europe. Their only concern after... Holy shit, dude. That's hectic. RJ goes, the ROI doesn't even make sense. 10 robbers ascending one family for 7,000 or 100,000 worth of signal jammers. The RO... Sorry, what ROI... No, sorry, I'm not talking to you. So here's something I'd like to pose to you guys quickly. I don't know if you guys remember this. Where is it now? This one. I remember this is like about 5 years ago. There was this thing. Let me show you guys quickly. Is this the right one? Just give me a second. It's just loading. There we go. So turn the volume. So just have a look at this quick. Tell me your thoughts.
A growing number of entertainment companies are encouraging employees to participate in Blackout Tuesday. Workers are urged to cancel meetings and other routine business today to reflect on racism in our country. Social media users are also encouraged to go dark for a day in protest. You can expect to see this when you scroll through your Instagram feed. It's part of a movement called #TheShowMustBePaused, created by 2 black female music executives, Jamila Thomas and Brianna Aguiman.
Do you guys remember this? This is about 5-6 years ago, where everybody posted black squares because of BLM. I don't know if you guys remember that. Do you remember that, Dawson?
Yeah, I do.
So I want to make okay, just one other one quickly. Yeah, oh yeah, here's the other one, sorry. The audio is much better, yeah, sorry.
Blackout Tuesday, and maybe you've noticed on social media, black squares shared on Instagram over and over to express solidarity with those protesting the murder of George Floyd.
It's meant to be a collective action to protest racism and police brutality.
So let me ask you a question, Dolph, quickly. What was the premise of Black Lives Matter?
As far as I remember, I think it had to do something to do with these. Obviously, some black people were getting killed by the police. If I'm not
That's
mistaken.
100% correct. That's 100% correct. No, 100% on the.
And they
on the
were
money.
up protest. They were upset about it, and yeah.
So they were upset. The premise of Black Lives Matter was based on the concept that, like, black people were being unarmed. Black people were being shot and murdered by the police in the United States.
Yeah.
To the point that, and this started in 2014. And then that they had a whole massive protest. I think one of the biggest protests was the Summer of Love, the BLM riots after George Floyd. But there was a whole bunch of them before that. So I just want to quickly open this. Sorry, just get to the right point. And I just thought it's quite interesting, right? So the entire world, I mean, I remember the one day when the black squares happened, and it's an interesting part that I remember that everybody I knew, like a lot of people I knew, everybody did the black square. Everybody did the black square. It was one of the biggest social media campaigns, and it was basically in support of BLM. That was the entire premise of it. The entire premise of BLM was to protest against the unarmed killing of black men in South Africa. Not in South Africa, in the United States, or everywhere in the world, right? That was their premise. The thing was, it was happening in the States. Police were shooting, mowing down black people like they didn't care. It's the most racist thing happened. Interestingly, I thought, well, maybe it would be good to have a look at what exactly they were protesting about. So just look at the numbers, right? Because that's what they did in South Africa. It would be a good comparison. So have a look here. So this is from 2014. Comparison to unarmed black people killed by police in the US. These are just rough between 2014 and 2020. 2014, 30 to 40 people were killed. Unarmed black people were killed. 2015, quite a lot, 38. 2016, 20 to 25. 2017, 20. 2014, 15. So it's kind of gone down, right? You want to compare that to, again, this just for context, America has a population of 360 million people. You guys want to do a comparison between that and the farm murders? Because,
I mean,
just for look. So let's hear about your farm murders in South Africa.
Like we can do some maths tonight. Let's do it.
3 times, double it. Between 40, double, 67. 2015, and again, they can't even give you direct numbers here. And the reason that they can't give you direct numbers is because it counts as fatal shootings. And like whether somebody was armed or they maybe didn't have a knife. So it's rough estimates, right? That's the reason Black Lives Matter protest. The entire world supported it. In South Africa, 66 million population, 2014, 67, 2015, 64, 2016, 70 people, double the numbers, almost 3 times the numbers, right? 2018, 54, 2019, 57, 2020, 49. I think 2021, there was, 72 or something like that. It's interesting, right? There goes Mork, again, ruining everything with facts. So my question is, and here's another thing I want you to go and do, because I did it today. It's a bit hard to find because you're going back so far. Go have a look at how many times Black Lives Matter was compared to a literal genocide. Go look at that. Go look at how many people made that claim. How many people went around going, go look if you can find tweets from people mentioning hashtag BLM and hashtag genocide. Weird how nobody came the fuck out then and went, well, that's not a genocide. The entire world supported this. Why?
Can I tell you why though?
Yeah, go for it.
Because I think CR nailed it here. We are too pale to be worried about.
There we go. And why is that though? Why is that though? Because
is it just me? It feels like it's racist.
It is. Well, it is. It's because
I mean, am I allowed to say that? Like, is it?
It is 100% racism.
Right?
It is.
No one can be racist to me because I'm white.
No, that's horseshit. That's absolute horseshit. Okay. It's 100% screw Mork and his racist facts. But this is the truth. And this is the thing. It's like you have somebody where and this is the thing. So this is the rebuttal to when people like Dan Cord and these fuck ups come out and go like, oh, like it's just normal crime. You're going, oh, okay, well then what the fuck was BLM then? How is that any different? Your entire argument is fucking pointless. These are the same people that support, oh, black people are being killed on fucking mass in America. No, they're not. They're not. And if that was an issue, you supported that. And this is the thing: people are able to delineate between that. And this is the same thing. Like, let's use I can use another example for you. You go look at what's it, LGBT hate, right? Where LGBT people. I mean, I remember it was 2022, Sona. The president, Cyril Ramaphosa, came out. It was 2022 or 2021, where he did the State of the Nation address, and he pointed out. He said, "Listen, there is LGBT violence. People are being murdered." Oh, that's weird. It's weird how you can make a delineation between that as opposed to the entire case of murder in South Africa. And you go like what? And you go look at how many people LGBTQ people were killed because they were LGBTQ. It was like 3 or 4, but somehow you can extrapolate that. Look at gender-based violence, for example. And again, I'm not shitting on gender-based violence. I think it's all wrong. But every single Sona, Cyril Ramaphosa and the entire thing, they are campaign upon campaign that focuses on gender-based violence all the time. And again, compared to the numbers, if you compare it to the numbers, it's 15%. It's 10 to 15% of actual violent crime. You're going, oh, okay, well, we don't care about that. I mean, that's the argument that they make when it comes to this. Somehow you're happy. People across the world are happy to support a cause against a specific thing like this, which has nothing. I mean, the amount of people, and again, this is black people. I just want to double check the comparison. This is black people only. The amount of white people, unarmed white people being killed by the police is 3 times that. Go look for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Go look for yourself. But somehow, when it comes to farm murders and going like the torture and these aspects in their narrative, it somehow doesn't mean anything. And you know why that is, and you hit the nail on the head, is because we have been conditioned into thinking that. It's been 15, 20 years of leftist, Marxist narratives from the colleges, from cinema. What's that thing we always say from Andrew Breitbart? Politics is downstream from culture.
That's right.
Culturally, we've been like, it's this entire narrative of going like, white monopoly capital bad, white people is bad, you need to slit the throat of whiteness, shit like that, all the time, non-stop. You hear those arguments over and over and over, and it's conditioned you. Then when shit happens like this, where we're going, okay, cool, wait, listen, here's something that's almost like per capita, it's disparaging. If you include the narrative, the political narrative, the social narrative, if you look at the how it's being happened, how it's being done, then it goes like, wait, this is disgusting. How dare you? But it's fine. You can somehow delineate when it comes to BLM, but you can't make that delineation when it comes to farmers being targeted. And it's not just white farmers. They are black and colored farmers as well. Everybody who's farmed, these people are being murdered. And it's like, they're being murdered because there's a narrative that they have stolen the land. If you keep fucking saying that over and over and over, what do you think's going to happen? The same thing with going like, why do we have hate speech laws in South Africa? Are you pretending to be frozen?
No. I'm sorry. I'm reading a comment. I was reading this one, the Marxist one. He goes, Marxists require a perpetrator and a victim. You, my pale friends, are the perpetrator, and it's 100% correct.
100%, 100%, dude. That's exactly the narrative, and that's why you can't side with the perpetrator. And this is why South Africa's case is so awesome. So like not awesome, I'd say so special, because it's like white people has been painted as the perpetrator because somehow people living today, somehow me and you, anybody else that's white, we are responsible for the decisions of a bunch of politicians close to 100 years ago who decided we're going to carry on segregation, but we're going to reframe it as apartheid and carry on, which is the British started segregation. They were going to carry on with it. Somehow me and you are responsible, and we're benefiting, bro. Every single day you're getting cash dollar in the bank and fucking lands and shit. We're just here. Like, do you see, like, how many times do you see a blue light brigade for like white people? And like, they fucking don't, right? It's weird though, but somehow you're the villain here. Absolutely next level insanity. They lie in the first.
Ghost Stompers comment here.
What does he say?
Put it on screen. I don't have any stolen land. I can't afford it due to the stolen taxes.
I also just want to read Ronaldo's comment, and he goes, they lie in the first minute of their program. Yeah, 60 minutes, the first minute. Again, it's 100%, dude. The entire premise is based on a lie. They say the program is only open to white. Exactly, 100% bullshit. Because that's where they go. That little, you go watch the 13-minute little trailer thing that they did. I don't have the thing. I don't have the 30-minute ones. The full one, it obviously can't be because it's 60 minutes. So there's a full one. I'm just not going to fucking pay for it ever. Like you can get. Just like I'm never going to pay for my TV license. Not after the SABC have sent me a copyright strike. They can go get fucked. I hope someone burns their building down. I fucking do. Again,
do they send you, like, I'm curious, do they send you like a little paper that you've got a copyright strike?
No, they just gotta get an email. You got a copyright strike, and why is it for?
Print it out and then frame it, and then put it.
I should frame it. Yeah, SABC is claimed a copyright strike on the 3-minute on using a 3-minute video, which was part of the interview section. I'm going like, and the irony of it's the SABC. The SABC, the one that is run that functions on taxpayer money, right? Like the only way that they're alive is because they tax me and you, everybody that's watching the show. They tax us into oblivion, and at the same time, they're doing such a bad job at it. They ran the country into the ground to the point that it's in debt. That not only then they go back to the South African people, and we've just in the budget speech, the literal video I was commenting on, right. I was restreaming and commenting on. Was where they're now getting money, where we the taxpayer, the finance minister comes up and goes, yeah, the taxpayer, we're going to fucking fund the bailout of the company, and then to get a fucking copyright strike 4 hours later. The irony of that is just next level insane.
It's amazing.
Get fucked.
I honestly think you should put that email out and keep it. I think it's gold.
There's no such thing as white Afrikaners. Afrikaners are only white. That's like saying white European.
White European, yeah.
No, but I wait, hold on. No. I think I'm going to disagree with you that one.
Like I got Afrikaner is yeah, I agree with them.
Well, it's not. I will disagree with you because I think a lot of, especially being in Cape Town, a lot of people, especially the colored community, are considered Afrikaners. I'm okay. Wait, no, you maybe have a point. The concept of Afrikaner, the colored community they don't call themselves Afrikaners, but their home language. So here would be what would constitute an Afrikaner? Would that be that's different from a Boer, right? Like somebody who is a Boer, somebody who's descended from like Dutch. But the thing is, in the colored community, you've got people that are 50-50, right? They're descendant from Dutch East. Like a lot of people in the colored community have like mixed. Basically, colored community is mixed race, right? They're mixed race, so they have both those things. But is being Afrikaner? Is being an Afrikaner identity, or is it a bloodline thing? So here's the thing, because I would imagine, and because the hairstyle from mixed race people in South Africa. Cape Town is like home language is Afrikaans, right? So I don't know if I completely would agree what constitutes Afrikaner bloodline. Yeah, there we go. But that's the thing. So then, is it 100% or like 50% or 30%? Where do we draw the delineation from that? Because like I would make the argument then that mixed race people, especially in Cape Town, the colored community, they are 100% Afrikaans. They're more Afrikaans than I am. I mean, I have my, I can trace my bloodline back to the Dutch. I mean, my great grandfather, our great grandfather, was the stubborn bastard who decided to create the De Kloof Pass. That's how far back my lineage goes. But what I'm saying is, like, you have a lot of people in the mixed race community that are 50-50. Their home language is Afrikaans. Wouldn't that constitute them being Afrikaner? And it's like, yeah. So it's like it's an interesting conversation though. Afrikaans is a language. Afrikaner is a bloodline. Same way speaking English doesn't make you English ethnically. Yeah, so but Spoon, with regards to that, what would you then classify like the 50%? Because a lot of people in the mixed race community they're 50%, they're 50-50. So would that they have elements of Afrikanerness in them? They'd be kind of part Afrikaans. But in fact, that's actually an interesting conversation.
Also, CEO says, Mork, please say you are joking about the building burning because you will be a bigger cuck. Of course we're joking.
Of course we're joking.
Joking.
I didn't go buy petrol yesterday for nothing. I mean, I didn't go buy petrol. I promise.
We are totally joking.
Yeah, this is a comedy show. This is what we do.
This is a comedy show. This is not a manifesto. We are.
What constitutes?
Joking.
Wait, speakers. What constitutes you an Afrikaner? You don't hate the moustache man. Fuck, that's funny. Lord. I think it's an interesting conversation because, like, I do think there's an element of that because, like, that's like I remember growing up in that was our family life, right? We like this is the thing when a lot of times I tell people like my concept of apartheid was not a lot of like some of my friends had who are sort of more Afrikaans and like come from farms and stuff. We there was no segregation. Me as a child growing up, it was 1994. I was in standard 2 or 3 or some shit, right? Like black children came to our school. It wasn't like, oh my God. I know there was like, I think there was 1 or 2 kids in my class at the time. Like, oh my God, black people are coming. And I was going like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like we grew up, our family friends were mixed race, were black, were colored, were like, there was no like, different people. I was never raised like that. Our family friends, we'd spend Christmas and Easter with people of mixed races and colors. Like that was not a thing that we understood. So it was yeah, it's a weird concept to me. Like Afrikaners aren't Nazis. Second World War, we didn't hate the Kaiser and we didn't dislike Germans. The Germans did nothing to the Afrikaner, but the English did. Interesting. 31 years of uninterrupted sabotage by Ghost van Hendrik Verwoerd. Yes, it's interesting. It's interesting when you make that back to the 60-minute thing, right? It's like it's honestly the logic is there. The logic almost kind of goes away, and you kind of get to the core of the matter. That the entire vibe with the 60-minute and the thing is, the same rules don't apply when it comes to BLM or anything else, right? Even GBV. It's like we just can't. And the reason we can't is an assumption. I don't know. I don't have proof of it. I would say the reason it is like that is because you've had leftist ideology, Marxist ideology pushing this hate for white people, for English, for like Western civilization, the shit that built the world, right? You've got this constant thing, and what Thingy said earlier. Whistler, how's it? Yeah, who made the comment earlier where they said it's basically Marxism, where there's the perpetrator and the victim, right? And that's why the story of South Africa is interesting because you can't. We have to pick sides in every situation. It's weird. But apply the logic to BLM, apply the logic to GBV, apply the logic to LGBT violence. It's fine. People are happy to make those delineations. But when it comes to this one, it's like, oh, how dare you? How dare you side with the bad person because of the white people are the evil ones. They did the apartheid. I'm going like, bro, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The idea that you can hold people accountable generations, 2-3 generations later, and it's not even the direct descendants of the people who made those rules of apartheid. You're holding these people accountable because they happen to look like them. I don't know. What the fuck do you think that's called? That's called racism, you prat. I can never imagine Afrikaans people following a vegetarian lead. Okay, listen. Like, then that's a valid point right there. 100%. I don't know. Spoon, he makes a valid point. When I started school, I was in a mixed race school, and the hate the previously disadvantaged kids had towards us others was unreal. Seems like that is taught in homes from a young age. That is quite a thing. But this is what I'm kind of talking about. This is why I think the appeal that Malema has is so easily picked up, because this is kind of a thing where if you tell us, I mean, like if you tell the story, you can maybe make the same argument for like if you'd say Jewish people and Nazis, right? Where they like you can tell the story like, oh, this is what the Nazi regime did to our people. And if you keep telling that story over and over and over, it's like, well, these are evil people. We should never see this happen again. And I think that's the same thing. If you have a political class, you have a what do you call it, the news media, and you have entertainment, and all of those things are pushing the same fucking narrative over and over and over and over and over again, that the white people are the enemy, apartheid, white people are responsible. You have literal laws in this country that discriminates on people on the basis of their race for being white. Yeah. Like, what do you think they're going to be telling their children? What do you think that maybe poor people are telling, like, oh, well, we're living in a shack because you know, I didn't work hard enough. But dad's an alcoholic. Well, no, that doesn't count. The dad being an alcoholic and the fact that he beats me up and I've been raped or something like that. That's got that the reason we're in the shack is because of apartheid. Now, again, I'm not making this claim across the board. I'm going like, you know, these are stories. If your politician keeps telling you the reason you're poor, the reason you're disadvantaged, the reason that you're in poverty is because white people did this to you, you're going to grow up believing this. You're going to grow up constantly believing this shit, and it's not true. Malema is effective because he provides identity to people who have struggled to develop one. Great point, dude. Whistler is on call. He told me to tell you. Fine. It's not being white. That's the surface. It's really because fuck me, you jumped because. Fuck me, sorry, man. What? Hold on. Let me just quickly read this. It's not for being white. That's the surface. It's really because we're. The reason you're in poverty is because you're stupid enough to believe politicians. That's again, it's also true. I mean, there's a really hectic rebuttal to this. It's probably not one I want to use, but I've always had it in the back pocket, right? Where you go like, oh, you know, like, how did 40 million people allow 10 million people to put them in apartheid? Could have done something. Again, it's a terrible argument. I'm just saying. I know, right? It's. You could rise up. Could have again. It's. I'm being a bit of a dick there, but like it's an argument, right? They could have overthrown the white people easily could have done that, but they chose not to. And you got to go look at the reasons of why they chose not to. There was like, I think even this is one of the things like with the apartheid. At the time, it was terrible. Segregation was not a cool thing. Racism was a terrible thing. It's racist. It's terrible back then. It's terrible now, right? But at the same time, you had this racist apartheid regime that was allowing people, giving them like they were jobs. I think the stats were that you had from something like 500,000 to close to 1 million people immigrating to the most racist country in the world during the height of apartheid. From the 40s to the 60s, people were immigrating here from Africa because it was still better. Apartheid South Africa was still better than everywhere else in Africa because they were offering, like, there were hospitals, there was work, people could earn income, that type of shit. Yeah, the spoon is mightier than the pen. They had spears and leather shields, and we had guns. Yeah, but I mean, dude, like, do you remember the stories of Shaka Zulu? Shaka Zulu didn't just go against the Buddha who had guns. They literally fought the fucking English who also had guns, and they had strategy and shit. Others didn't give a fuck, bro. They were like, we're gonna war, and they won some of those battles. Again, I'm not talking about back then. I'm talking like now. I'm talking like if you look at like the 1930s or the 1940s, right? Why didn't if there was 40 million, 45 to 50 million, no, but 40 to 30, and yeah, the split was, I think it was, 40 million. I think 1913 they did a census. There was 40 million black people living in South Africa. or the population was black 40, was it 40 million or 20 million, and it was 10 million, something like that. It was 50. It was I can't remember what the thing was, but it was double. It was double or 3 times the amount of white people that were living here. If they had to go to war, like the fucking apartheid government couldn't have done shit. I mean, yeah, they probably had a bunch of tanks, or we did have more gear back then, so it probably wouldn't have helped. Sorry, yeah, guys, sorry, I mean, I'm rambling a bit. My bad. The spoon is great in winter. Constantine 144 says, Constantine Christian asked a feminist why it was so easy to take Africa. I think I remember that. Oh, fuck, what it got to... I thought she was going to explode. But that's the thing. It was pretty easy. But also, like, I don't think they just took Africa. They were coming in and we're like, we're going to give you things. We're going to give you things in return for other stuff. And they were like, okay, cool. Why did they have spears and no guns? White privilege. yeah, we kept the technology from them. We were like, listen, no, you guys can't. Don't build your own guns. You're not allowed to. We kept the gun plans away from them. The population increased 8 times in that course of 50 years, and this is why 100%. Sorry, put over here. The population increased 8 times in the course of 50 years, and this is what you get when you give medicine to people that could never make their own. You mess with the national. It's kind of like, it almost feels like Spoon's making the let's remove warning labels and let natural let natural selection take its course. I do think. I mean, that's if I died, Darth Sean, I want the one thing to put on my grave going like, Mork advocated for removing warning labels, so for natural selection purposes.
I mean, I can put that on there if you want me to.
Dude, yeah, that's again, Ghost Stomp 100% correct. 100% correct. The thing is, like, I mean, I remember, was it Thomas Sowell? I remember watching a reading Thomas Sowell where he talks about, I don't remember reading it. I've read one of his books, and one book I kind of read halfway. But he made the argument of, like, he said that because like we have this false narrative, like this rewritten history, right, where they claim that shit was the Westerners came here with boatloads and they just took out their guns, rounded up people, and like that fucking never happened. That never ever happened. They didn't do that. They came here and they were, listen, can we, like, we've got all this like tobacco and gold and shiny. We got a gun. You want a gun? And they were like, yeah, cool. What do you want for it? It's like, I want those people there. You're like, our friends. He goes, yeah. Can we have them? Yeah, fuck, sure. For a gun, fucking take it, right? Shiny thing, right? Ooh, it's shiny. That's what happened.
I mean, what is that Thomas, one movie that also pointed out that
the Woman King?
That's it. Yeah, they sold their own.
They literally captured their own people and sold them.
And sold them into slavery. Yeah.
But the thing is, the argument that we get, and the narrative a lot of people think that the people have, is like, oh no, the white people came here and did this. It's like, it's the same thing with apartheid. But now the thing is like, yeah, I think apartheid was terrible. But look at the stuff. How am I or you responsible for that shit? I'm not, right? I mean, that would be the same argument as
someone mentioned it. The cost of living back then was fucking amazing.
No, it was. I mean, look at the value of the rand at the time. I think it was like 2 rand to the dollar at a stage, right? Because we produced gold. But like the problem, and this is the argument I make a lot of times. I go like, the problem is the ANC. The ANC was a revolutionary party. They're a Marxist communist party. They're good at revolting. Great, cool. Okay, you overthrew this terrible apartheid regime. There we go. Awesome source. You know what they're not? They're not a management. They're not a management party. They're not a party of governance. They fucking suck at it. Look at everything that has gone to shit. You're good at turning people to vote and promising them absolutely nothing. And what do we have? We have nothing now. We have absolutely nothing. Yeah. They're not the party that should be governing things.
Yeah.
They're good at a revolution, but yeah, they suck at this. Yeah. They honestly... Yeah. And we're in this shit because they're going, you think the same people that's going to like create a revolution are going to do this? It's like, no. All that I think, what is that saying? They go like, what's the saying again where they say, fuck, this is one Spoon's going to know. Where they say that the revolution the revolution always ends up becoming the dictator. It kind of always happens. I can't remember the correct term for the saying. We got free potholes. Yes, that's a cool thing that we got. Spoon goes, no, they aren't. They had external backing. That's why they suck at actual governing. Yeah, I mean, I know. No, they definitely had external backing. They had massive amounts of external backing, but they still suck at governing, right? Goes on to the corruption where the greedy back. What? Sorry, Sean, read this quickly. I'm just being a clog.
Corporations were as greedy back then too. They were happy with simple returns.
Yeah, but I think it was Thomas Sowell who made the argument is that somewhere he went. Sorry, this is the point I was trying to make. He made the argument somewhere in his one. I think it was one of his books where he said that the average life expectancy of a European in Africa was 12 months. Because they weren't used to the tropical climate, the disease, the traveling, the walking, shit like that. Like none of it. They would that was the life expectancy. Also, imagine coming here on a ship, getting scurvy, and then you come here. Now you hang out with a couple of locals and stuff. And now you get, I don't know, like, jungle plague or some shit, and then you fucking die. You know what I mean? On the way back, fucking pegged. Anyway, yeah. Anything interesting happening with you on the weekend, Dr. Sean?
This coming weekend.
Yeah. Tomorrow's Friday.
Oh, is it? Oh, fuck, I
yeah.
don't know what day of week it is.
How? Come on, Matthew. What did I do now?
Bra? We're doing like a bra at the office tomorrow. That's
oh wait, hold on. Have you been watching Die Kantoor?
Can we not? I can't find it. Like, what do you
Oh.
We spoke about this. Thank you for rubbing it in.
No. I'm going to try and make it better for you. I'm going to try and help you. Corporations are always greedy. That's the default. But yeah, 100%, they are always greedy. But government shouldn't be the ones that are also greedy too. They should be not greedy. Saint Straga goes, remember the map is political, not realistic. Africa is much, much larger than any other continent. African people are very different from each other. That's also true. Yeah, apartheid government was socialists, ANC are commies, maybe the next will be capitalists. I doubt it. I don't think so. We can hope though, Matthew, we can. Stop being poor, Darth. What was that? Fuck, I love that one meme with the
the homeless.
No. I was gonna surprise everyone. I was gonna go surprise everyone.
We'll find it anyway. I'll let you have it. Just ignore what I said, guys. Yeah, you make it sound so easy, George. You make it sound so bloody easy. You know what the biggest problem is? People are indecisive.
Who's indecisive? What are you referring to?
So George goes, Darth needs to pull his finger and sell more properties. I'm going, yeah. It only was that simple.
Yeah.
Have you found it? Is that what you're looking? You're looking for the clip?
I'm trying to find the good one.
All right, I'm trying to find a good one.
Oh, I found the good one.
Oh, you found the good one. Okay.
I love this clip. This is one of my most favorite clips in the entire world, honestly. This is why I love watching the Whatever podcast. Spoon, did you watch Andrew take on that not so erudite? Oh my God, I literally cringed. The entire, I think, who here watches Andrew Wilson stuff? It's only me, Spoon, and Reese. Are we the only people? Are we the only people that's... Oh, there we go. We're back. What are we back? Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Can you guys hear me yet?
Yeah. It's running.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys, ladies and gents. Sorry about that. No idea. I'm have to reach out to these people. You can tell the people. I did say there was a thing earlier. Sorry about this. It's just completely scuffed. I don't know. I've been communicating with the guys at Streamlabs and even even a Whistler has been helping me. So I actually just they sent a reply. We had the issue when was it the other day, and it's constant. We've never had an issue in almost 2 years, never ever, and now it's almost nonstop. I blame the Rumble users. But also, it's maybe a good time to call it a day because yeah. Luckily, I don't see any claims from 60 Minutes yet. I know, dude. It's just been completely a shit show. It's just sorry. I really apologize to the viewers. I'm trying my best here. Did you skip the ANC membership payment this month? I think I did. 144. Oh yes, 144. When I asked you, I saw you just. Did you delete your Discord? What the fuck, guy? Come on, man. That's not cool. 144. Come back to the Discord, sir. We miss you.
He bailed on the Discord.
I thought so. Yeah, he bailed on the Discord. I was just like, I thought something had happened to him. I know, right? That's exactly how I felt. Like my little heart cracked. Just Sean's face is the best. Updates. They updated something at your ISP and it broke. No, they didn't. No, this is so. So Philip, actually, what it is, there's an actual issue with the Streamlabs. Well, because this is I use Talk Studio by Streamlabs. So what the issue is that me and Sean, when we go off, we can see each other completely, and we're sitting on the other side of the country. So there's no issue between my ISP. I am 100% clear. He is 100% clear. We've got audio. Nothing happens on our side. Everything is cool. The issue is with the data, with the stream going from us from here to Streamlabs server, and from Streamlabs server to YouTube. It gets disconnected. So the issue is there because it goes down on Twitch and it went down on YouTube. So there's an issue with that. This is the problem. These people are pissing me off so hardcore. Not really much.
Sure says they got cookies in the Discord. What cookies? Like chocolate
cookies. I want chocolate chip cookies.
104 says he left a lot of things. Oh, but you left Discord.
It's okay. I mean,
then again, I say that, but I'm never on there, so.
I know. Yeah, you're the last person that can moan about it. Let's see what cookies we have in Discord. Sorry, I've missed the Discord. Copyright. Thank you, Philip. This is brilliant. This is SABC. Thank you, SABC. This is what you've done. Good one. What's my good one?
Good one. Yep, that's a good one.
That was brilliant. Cookies in Discord. Where's the guy? Pikachu. Pikachu says, hi, everyone. Ghost Stomper. How are you? Oh, that's private. That's a message too.
Lambo just became a member.
Lambo, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, Ara, how's it? Hello, Chopper. Hello, Choppers. How are you, good sir? Our legal representative is here.
Yeah, we might need we need an attorney.
Yeah, Ara, we need an attorney. We got a copyright strike from the SABC. Do you do that contract law? Come on, it's kind of your cup of tea. Send you a thing. You know what I mean? Ara, we should chat to Ara about these things. You know, like how much can we get? How much legal advice can we?
Yeah.
How much does like $100 buy us? It's like half a sentence. Lawyers are steady. It's like he's going to start typing and then just midway stop. How I can help you is and that's what $100 buys you. Yeah, I completely agree with you, George. Streamlabs should change the name to Buffering Lab. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder if anybody else is experiencing this. I should actually check out if there's a forum or something. I can't be the only person living in South Africa. Sorry, ek tik te vinnig. Dan tik ek kak en mense dink ek's onwissel. No, we don't. The part that we think maybe is the caps, though. Ara just has his fucking. He's just. You know why he's always got his everything in caps? Because he's fucking shouting at other people the whole time.
That's right. He's just
like a lawyer. He's just like, you stupid brat. He's just going, listen. Exactly. I'm just gonna approach the world in caps. I'm shouting at everybody. Ara is me every morning on my way to work.
104. Ara, don't let them fool you. They left evidence everywhere.
Lord, it's funny. I really appreciate it. Honestly, like I really appreciate you guys. The fact that you guys are here, the fact that you guys didn't just bugger off when we had issues. I really appreciate that. Like it's you know, thank you. You guys are absolutely the kiffest chat in the world. But yeah, I think we should probably call it. Let's just, before we tempt fate here, we should probably call it. Yeah, because it's getting a bit late. It's almost like it's. I don't want to go too long, otherwise it's gonna just gonna get more issues. I don't want the thing to bomb out as I'm saying about to say goodbye. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go reach out to talk to the guys at Streamlabs and ask them to please sort this shit out. And yeah, catch us on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. I'll be here. Maybe Darth Ron will join me. I'm not sure.
I'll be
then on Monday night, we're just gonna have a chilled hangout. Talk about whatever's happening in the world, and then we'll yeah, I think that's kind of that's it. Hold on one second. Hello.
You talking to me?
No, sorry. I thought somebody said something.
Who else would say something? It's only me.
No. No, somebody messaged me. My favorite moment. Okay, wait. Let's see. Let's play. Spoon sent me something. He said I must play this. Let's see. How long is it, Spoon? Oh, I saw this. I don't know if I can play this. Wait, let me just see.
Robert.
Sorry, just review this a second. I'm getting in trouble for this. It's not. It was on YouTube. You can play it. Yeah, but I'm.
You want to tempt fate?
I don't know. I don't want to tempt fate. I'm already in so much trouble. I'm just completely f***ed at the moment.
Oh, you can share it in Discord though, can't you?
I'll share it in Discord. I'm going to share it in Discord, and then I'll chat about it on Saturday. I promise you, Spoon.
Okay.
What was he saying? Dude, stop being so. Okay, fine. Oh, God, what am I doing? I'll just do it. I'll do this just at the end,
It's so
just to like
to manipulate you.
Whatever. Let's just. This is. I don't know if I agree with any of this, but I'm going to play it just because our good friend Spoon requested it. Turn the volume up. Now I can make it big. Okay, cool. This was posted by Spoon. Let's have a look quickly.
What the Klansmen were doing was retreating into a mythical version of the past. It gave them a sense of power and of being part of a natural order.
To be fair, if you saw these guys in 1918 or something, you'd be shit scared, wouldn't you? If you were a black guy, I suppose, you know.
What you mean? If I was looking around at all my friends as I lit the cross?
Yeah. Wow. The Academic Asian Channel.
Oh dear, I hate that.
We had a bit of a crass sort of classic moment of Curtis there, saying that they were retreating into a false vision of the past to avoid the present. That's nonsense. No, they weren't. They were trying to take power, I think.
They were. That was funny.
You shouldn't. Like Spoon, you said you just go, you shouldn't. It's wiser not to trust me.
Yeah, I shouldn't have trusted you, Spoon. That was a funny comment though. Don't play it. Don't trust Spoon. No, that was come on. That was funny, guys. That was funny. Yeah, no, that was a good one. Guys, anyway, thank you so much. Have a wonderful tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys on Saturday morning. And have a nice chat. And yeah, have kiff one. Do fun things. And yeah, that's just the truth. Sorry, CR, 100% true. That was the Democrats. If you're not familiar, the KKK was literally the militant arm of the Democratic Party. So. Oh, weird. They're still posting the same shit today, just without the. Well, it's actually funny though because they're wearing the same stuff in Congress when he was doing the State of the Union address. You had all the Democrats doing the little white outfits, just like they did 50 years ago. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you guys on Saturday morning, or we'll see you on Monday night, 7:30. Cheers. Bye. Have a great weekend.